Welcome to the Shark Jawbone dog collar tutorial. The materials needed include 2 strands of paracord and hardware. I've chosen a BioThane adapter for this collar. For the paracord measurements, refer back to the collar making resources for the Shark Jawbone size chart. Also, as a note, you can choose to do a single color in which you would only need 1 long strand of paracord. However, I'm using 2 colors. If you're using 2 colors of paracord, you'll need to attach the 2 cords to each other, using the Manny method to join them securely together. A tutorial video on the Manny method can be found in the Collar Making Tutorials course materials. Starting with one end of the adapter or buckle, insert the midpoint of the cord where you've joined the cords together, through the hardware from front to back. Wrap the cord over the top of the strap or the buckle and pull down to tighten, creating the first cow hitch knot. You'll notice that I've moved the join down just a bit so I can hide it while braiding. If you leave it at the top right where the cow hitch knot is, it'll be visible once the collar is complete, which you don't want. Now place the right loose cord through the other buckle, from back to front. Then pull that loose end underneath of itself. Keep pulling and tighten to get the right side knot. Adjust the cord as needed. Repeat on the other side. Place the loose left cord through the buckle from back to front. Then pull that loose end underneath of itself. Keep pulling and tighten to get the left side knot, and adjust the cord as needed. Now, place the 2 loose ends through the other end of the buckle from front to back. Pull most of the way through, then measure your collar. The method that I use for an adapter is to measure from the midpoint of the male end of the buckle, where the metal prong is secured, to the midpoint of the punch holes. Holding the cords in place so you don't lose your measurement, pick it up, and hold the hardware so it's facing you. Pull both of the loose cords through the middle. Now insert the right loose end back through the buckle from back to front. Then pull it underneath of itself and keep pulling until you get the right side knot. You'll do the exact same thing on the left side. Insert the left loose end through the buckle from back to front. Then pull it underneath of itself and keep pulling through until you get the left side knot. You'll also want to measure once more to ensure your collar is the right length. Once you've attached your collar to a jig or secured it down to your work surface using strong tape, you can start braiding. With the Shark Jawbone braid, the first color you start with will be the primary color on the collar. For this collar, the primary cord will be mustard yellow, and the light tan cord will be the accent color. It doesn't matter which side, left or right, that the primary color is on, just be sure to start with it. Since my primary color is mustard yellow, I'll be starting on the left. Place the primary cord over top of the first middle cord, through the middle, then under the second middle cord. Now I'll place the accent cord under the primary on the right, through the middle again, and pull it all the way through. Then tighten. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side, starting again with the primary color. Place the primary cord over top of the first middle cord, through the middle, then under the second middle cord. Then place the accent cord under the loose primary cord, through the middle, and pull it all the way through. Then tighten. This braid really is that simple. Keep alternating sides, always starting with the primary color until you get to the end of the collar. Once you've reached the joined cords in the middle core, be sure to braid over top of the join so it's hidden under the braid as much as possible. And take a look at the backside just to be sure the join is hidden. Once you get to the end, you can pull the primary cord through the middle so it appears like a completed braid. Use needle nose pliers if needed. Now we're ready to finish the collar. Flip the collar to the back side. Secure a paracord fid or threading needle to the end of one of the cords. If you don't have a fid, you can use needle nose pliers instead. Thread the fid underneath a couple of the backside middle loops. Repeat with the other loose end, and then remove the fid and set aside. Once threading is done, cut the loose cords as close as possible. Then use a lighter to gently melt the two cut ends, trying your best not to singe the collar. As soon as they are melted, use a smoothing tool or your lighter to smooth down the melted ends so they aren't rough.